Hello and welcome to episode. I think it's episode 5, episode 4, something like that in the Carmel. So today we're going to be looking at a very early battle. You see, 2KW, so 2 years into the Carmel War. It's called the Battle for Woolly Rhino Pass. Now, Woolly Rhino Pass was around here, that kind of region, and basically it was a really integral pass. It was this place where the woolly rhinos, they would be coming through, and it would be how the cavemen would like take the woolly rhinos and ride on them and stuff. So it was a really integral place, and the dinosaurs, basically they were like I'm gonna take the woolly pass. So basically they took woolly rhino pass in order to stop, this guy's supposed to have an X, but in order to stop the cavemen from getting bored, so they can like rhinos, so they can like attack them. So this was really integral for the dinosaurs. So in this battle you saw Captain Helgar and then a really young Allosaurus. Okay, so this really young Allosaurus, he was situated here. You see that on the pass. So this is where the rhinos would be coming through, and they battled over this part here. There was a dinosaur camp like this way, so there was a big dinosaur camp here, and that these guys were manning. Then basically the cavemen, they came up from the bottom at where the rhinos were, and they came up to try and get them, but luckily the dinosaurs had some Troodons waiting in a cave back here to come out and strike the cavemen from behind. So we have the cavemen in here, and basically the cavemen, they have spearmen and they have bull riders. Okay, so the bull riders are up here, and basically the bull riders are going to charge into the enemies, like make a death charge, kind of like the battle for, is it ancient France? I think that's the one where they just make a big mammoth death charge. It's kind of like that. This is like very early version of that. They're just going to death charge into the Troodons, while the spear throwers just throw spears up. So, but this half of the spearmen had to like block the Troodons from getting up. The problem is though, this Allosaurus was very young, but he had learned about karma. Okay, so while the karma demons didn't really play that much of a part this early into the Carmel War, 2KW, karma was still a thing, and karma, basically this Allosaurus, he had learned about karma. He made a deal with the karma demons, and he became like a karmically attuned dinosaur. Okay, so he invoked the first karmic spell of the Carmel War, becoming a karmic Allosaurus. Okay, and he basically instantly, you see these boars here, they were instantly vaporized, instantly crossed out, killed, and then he went on to just laser down all of here. All in all, I think it's only like 7, or no, only 5 Troodons died. Like, it's crazy. 80 cavemen couldn't even kill 20 Troodons because of this Allosaurus. You see this guy here, he was shooting like karma lasers out of his mouth and like just killing everyone. Yeah, it's a sad day for the cavemen basically. So this was where the pass was, and then the rhinos would go through. The dinosaurs, they were here. Wait, let me do the dinosaurs in the dinosaur color. The dinosaurs were here, and basically the cavemen had a small camp over here, and the dinosaurs, they just ravaged and they took the whole land. Every part of this area soon became like just dominated by the dinosaurs. Now you can see here, this is like kind of a recreation here. So the Troodons, they'd come, and then the spearmen, they try and fight them off, like rah, rah. But these guys all just like got like instantly killed by the karma demon Allosaurus. And you see them here, like they're fighting the karma Allosaurus, and he just like shoots lasers at them, and they just like die, blah. Well, he's not shooting lasers yet, but you can see he's like about to. He's making that pose. Like the cavemen are here, ready to shoot their spears and stuff, and there's nothing they can do at the end of the day. This pass was entirely lost. I don't think the cavemen ever took it back until right near the end of the Karma War. This was a key position, and they lost it just so miserably. Like they just completely lost it basically, and it was a really sad day. Only a single caveman survived, and he went on to go and tell General Ugg about the Allosaurus. That's how the Allosaurus later died. But realistically, this was awful. This was absolutely abhorrent for the cavemen, and I don't think there's any way for the cavemen to have recovered the position. I don't know. The Allosaurus just basically, he had an unfair advantage. He basically absolutely just destroyed the caveman forces, and it's just a sorry day. It's just a sorry day. Like, if you see here, the cavemen even had like the tactical advantage, I'd say. They could maneuver their troops. They had range. They had all that kind of stuff. It was just the Allosaurus's like lasers that could just come and shoot out at everyone. Like, it's just, this is an example of how karma like leads to basically just the death of innocence. Like, realistically, this should never have happened. Realistically, the karma, like, I don't know, realistically karma interfered with like the natural order and basically flipped everything on its head. This was, going into this, Captain Helgar, she was like, oh, this is gonna be easy, this is gonna be so good, this is gonna be just an excellent time. We're gonna take out all the dinosaurs, we're gonna get back Woolly Rhino Pass, we're gonna be able to have Woolly Rhino riders. But then no, oh no, can't have that anymore, can we? And she and her entire force, they just all get slimed by this one like laser, and it's just like, like, come on. Like, the Allosaurus was probably like, rawr, rawr, I call on for karma. And then Helga was just like, and the Trudons were just like, and like basically the spearmen were like, and then the bull riders were like, save me, save me. It's just been a horrifying, sad day. And then we just like be fighting like, I don't know, this is a battle, this is a sad battle. Every time I cover this battle, yeah, I just get immediately really sad. And honestly, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to look in the comments, see if there's any more suggestions for battles or stuff to do with the Karma War to cover. Currently we're kind of in like the Karma War arc. I don't know. Hopefully the Karma War is interesting to you guys, but if there's anything more you want to know about the Karma War or something related to Karma, I'll cover it. More stuff will be covered in the next season of this kind of thing. So thanks for watching. Over and out.